Happy Thursday. Hope you all are staying warm. I think it's going to be a little bit better weather tomorrow and today. So I don't have any thoughts to share today for Thursday thought. I'm just kind of not really, don't have anything worth sharing, so I'm just going to show you my little seedling nursery. Somebody popped on and then they decided they'd pop off. A little much. So, hey Miss Pearl. So this is my little seedling nursery that I've got going on right now. My in-laws bought this for me for Christmas. Thank you. And I think they got it at Orscheln. So these are also on Amazon. I think they're going to be more expensive right now because it's that time of the year to be doing this. So they were a little bit cheaper in the fall when I was looking at them, and I put it on my Christmas list. So it's basically just a little greenhouse, and this is the door that's rolled up. So it just velcros, you know, and you can drop it down and zip it up. So I had started seedlings, and some of these look pathetic, so don't judge me. But I had bought some heat mats, and I did not need those because this was actually sitting by the back door getting sunlight, and it was also sitting over a heat vent. So, which is great for starting seeds, but you definitely don't need mats. So, I think I might have fried some of my seeds because I got the thermometer out and checked, and some of the seed pots were like 100 degrees, so too hot. But anyway, so I bought these grow lights, and I'm going to show you here. These little, I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little LED strip or some kind of strip. And it's a blue and red light. That's supposed to be, I don't know, the right color for plants. But it wasn't enough light. So I was getting this right here. These long leggy plants for the seedlings. So then I get on YouTube and I find where you can use these just plain old CFL bulbs. And I seen a guy demonstrating how he'd used the red and blue grow lights, the white strip grow lights, and the CFLs, and the CFLs by far had better results. So I have both of them going in here, and then I also seen this trick was to line the insides with foil. So that's what I did. And it helps reflect the light, make it brighter. And then also like the plants that are near the foil, if you notice, they're not really leaning because there's a lot of light bouncing off of the foil. So this one I actually just turned. So I keep turning these suckers. And this one was totally laying over that way, and I just turned it. So it's already turning back. You can see how it's curved. This thing right here just popped up out of the dirt. I had used a milk jug that had dirt in it, and it came up from last year, and that's a moonflower vine, I think. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that because it is way too early for vines. So that's going to be interesting, but some of them are already getting their little adult leaves, which is so exciting. So, and then I also seen this on YouTube was to use these plastic cups, which are great because pots, and to get this amount of pots is like expensive. Would be a lot of money to get that many pots. So these red Solo cups make life great. And this right here is a cotton plant. So the past 2 years when I've planted cotton, it has taken forever to germinate. I don't know why, but it did. Maybe it was just my seed. But so I thought, well, I'm just gonna, just for fun, I'm gonna pop a seed in here, and maybe by the time it germinates, it'll be warm enough I can move it out into my other greenhouse, which is a bigger version of this greenhouse. And lo and behold, about 5 days after I planted that seed, it was up. So now I've got to figure out what to do with the cotton plant in my house. So, but this is my little setup, and these are just, whoops, sorry. These are just like a clamp light, like we used to use them for chickens, baby chicks. And it has a metal shade that goes on it, but I took it off because it was just containing too much light, and I needed to spread it around. So, and then this, I put foil on the front, which is supposed to be up higher to help reflect more light back down in there onto the plants. So it's pretty bright. All of these little things, and another thing that I had seen on YouTube was to take these leggy plants and plant them down deeper, and I did, and they're still growing like this, like they still are that leggy. So I don't know, maybe that's just the way they are. This is all of these really leggy ones are actually called, it's the money plant. Yeah. So my grandma had one of those, and I thought Brecken would enjoy it. So, plus it looked neat in, you know, flower arrangements. So that's what that is, and they're all doing the same thing. So maybe that's just the way they are. I don't know, I've never grown it before. But another thing is, I have this little oscillating fan right here. Ooh, about to fall over. That I take off the foil, and I put it on to blow on the plants to like put a breeze on them, and they say that that will help sturdy up the stems. So because they're gonna have to deal with the wind from the fan, and you can also just take your hand and like just brush over them. Whoops! I'll break that leaf off. That's okay. It's a baby leaf. But another thing I also do is take like a spritz bottle, and I spray them like, I don't know, every few days. Just give them a shot of moisture, like they're outside getting rained on. So, but that's my little setup. It works pretty good. I'd like to get a thermometer and put in there and see kind of what the temperature is. It's not too hot, but it's definitely warmer than it is out here. So I would say it's probably around 78 degrees, somewhere in there. So, but some of these were the ones that was on the mat that was too hot. So I don't think they're gonna come up. And these as well. So some of them are up, but my problem is like, do I throw out all of those that didn't come up and go ahead and plant the rest up in cups, because I'm very limited on space, as you can see. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I've got on the bottom, I've got some little, these were from last year, milk jugs from my winter sowing that I put, you know, just throwed some poppy seeds in, and just some stuff that's, you know, I don't really care if it comes up or not, but I just wanted to try it. But so anyway, yeah, that's my little setup. And probably once a week I'm gonna take these cups out, and I had to poke holes in the bottom, so they've got holes in the bottom, and I'll take these and set them down in a container of water, maybe like a cake pan or a lid or something like that, and just let them soak up some water. But because I'm not watering them from the top, I'm, you know, just spritzing them with a little bit of water, but that's not really, I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it for fun. Just, you know, keep some humidity in there and moisture, and but that's not really like, they still have to be watered. So anyway, that's my little seedling nursery. I love it. I wish I had like 5 more of them because I'd have them all full. But then the problem's going to be when they get too big for that. Hopefully it'll be warm enough to move them outside and I'll have more room out there. But if you don't have one of these and you want to do something like this, the best thing you can do is called winter sowing, and there are groups on Facebook, and you're just going to take the empty milk jug, water jug, 2-liter soda bottle, and you can make a little mini greenhouse out of it. You can set it outside and just take the lid off of the top, set it outside, and it will do this right here. You'll have little seedlings. When it's time for them to germinate, when it's warm enough, they'll germinate. And then by the time that they're big enough, they need to be potted on, then, or planted out, they'll, you know, it'll be warm enough outside because they're already outside. So they're not going to germinate before it's time. So you can do that with the little milk jugs. I like to set them up against the south side of the house because it's always warmer there. And they do great. So I actually have some outside, and I need to go check them because I've got little tomatoes. I should have some tomatoes coming up soon because they're actually in the little greenhouse. But okay, well, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope this was helpful to someone. And I will show you the plants as they get bigger. Bye, guys.